Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Okay, welcome back with me in extensive reading. Okay, for the first, let me to introduce about myself. My name is Arum Satria Pertiwi. You can call me Arum or Satria or Tiwi, just so up to you. And I'm from extensive reading class G. Okay, in this opportunity, I would like to explain about short story that have title Rapunzel, and the writer is Jacob Ludwig Karl Grimm. Once upon a time, there were a couple who are eager to have a child. They were feeling sad and lonely, which covered all the time they have. But someday, surprisingly, the wife had a second which indicated her was pregnant. They were so very happy about it. They jumped and said yes, but the pleasure they have did not run long. The wife felt it. The husband also confused because there was no cure or heal that can help her. But suddenly there was an old woman who suggested taking rampion flower that only grew in the hills. The husband also went to take rampion flowers to be used to cure his wife. Turns out of the place where the flowers grew was a region of an evil wizard stage. The husband had not have another option. If he didn't get it, his wife would die. He finally ventured to take the rampion's flower, but unfortunately his efforts failed. The evil witch kept the rampion flower caught him stealing flower in the garden. "How dare you are stealing flower in the garden?" sighed the wizard word. "Please forgive me. My wife is pregnant and now she's weak. The only medicine that can help curing her is only rampion flower." The husband pleaded. "Ha ha ha ha." Suddenly the witch laughed. "You may bring rampion flower from my garden as much as you need, and I also forgive you acts on this. But one of conditions, you have to give the child that will be born to me. And don't worry, I will treat the child as my own," sighed the wizard. The husband also confused. Eventually, he chose to approve the requirement for safety wife. Herself and the children were later born. And when the baby is born, the witch appeared and gave the baby's name was Rapunzel and picked it up from the arms of their parents. Rapunzel grew into a very beautiful girl. When she was 12 years old, the wizard looked at a high tower in the middle of the forest. The tower didn't have stairs or doors, only a small window at the top of the tower. And when the witch came to visit, she ordered Rapunzel to lose her hair. Yaps, Rapunzel was blessed with a very beautiful hair, long and shiny as gold. Rapunzel must drive the hair through the window down, and with Rapunzel's hair was the wizard can climb to the top of the tower. After several years of living in the tower, a handsome prince who was hunting in the woods accidentally heard beautiful singing coming from the tower. He tried to find out and wanted to get into the tower, but didn't find the door or start to climb to the top. The prince was desperate and decided to go home, but he heard singing which touched his heart. Therefore, every day he went into woods and heard. One time, he saw a magician come to the tower and said, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, extend your hair down for me." As always, Rapunzel lowered the hair to the witch went upward. To the next day, the prince came and tried the same way as the magician was doing. He said, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, extend your hair down for me." Successfully, Rapunzel's hair fell down and the prince climbed to the top. Rapunzel was shocked and scared when it turned out a handsome prince who rose to the top. Rapunzel had never met anyone other than the witch. But the prince speaks smoothly and friendly, making sure Rapunzel. The prince told why he ventured into the tower. They talked and happily, and they was feeling in love each other in the first impression. Rapunzel was very surprised when later the prince asking her to marry him. And Rapunzel thought, "Yes, I will go with you, but I don't know how to get out from here," said Rapunzel. Bring me a roll of silk every time you come in, and I'm going to weave the silk robe. When the robe was ready, I will come down and take you to the place, sighed Prince. They also agreed and asked the princess to come at night because the wizard would come during the day. But one day, when the wizard wanted to climb to the top, Rapunzel thought it was the prince whom she loved. "My dear prince, why are you so happy today?" Rapunzel said. "Prince?" With surprise. "I think I have spotted you from the outside world." "I was wrong," Wizard said angrily. By the word of the witch took the scissors and cut Rapunzel a long hair and threw into the desert. Then the wizard will find out who the people that visit Rapunzel every day by having hair like Rapunzel's hair. The prince was coming. The wizard also lowered Rapunzel's hair which had been cut. When the priest climbed to the top, he was surprised. It was not Rapunzel, it was the evil witch. "Ha ha ha ha! Rapunzel has gone. You will never see her forever," said the wizard. The prince was sad and desperate. Finally, he jumped from the tower to escape from the witch, but unfortunately the tower pierced into two eyes when falling. The prince became blind. He felt hurt and woke up aimlessly, lamenting his fate, who was the woman he loved. So, Luck ran him aimlessly up to take him to the desert where Rapunzel in the egg's house. That's where the prince heard beautiful singing that will never be forgotten. Yes, it belonged to his girlfriend who was singing. Well, Rapunzel. The boat finally reunited. Rapunzel ceased to cry. Condition whom she loved was scared and blind. The miracle happened. Rapunzel trapped into the eyes of the prince, and the magic of the two eyes of the prince opened, and he could see again. The prince was broke. Rapunzel returned to the place, and they both lived happily forever. Okay, I think my explanation today about short story is enough, and I'm so sorry if I have some mistake about my pronunciations or my words. And for the last essay, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you. See you in the next opportunity. Bye bye.